Leave Britney alone. No, leave Angelina Jolie alone. Because I started falling in love with Angelina Jolie since I was about 12 years old when the first Tomb Raider film came out. And I really loved it because it was so scientific and action packed. No, you just want to see Tom. You just want to see Tom Raider because Tom Raider. Ooh, it's a girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's what my Uncle Wolf said. His name was Jim Williams. No, 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 no. I really want to see it because it's so exciting. So, just the actor. Actress. It's not really Tom. Tom would be an actor, but the Tomb would be an actress. The Tomb Raider is not Tomb Raider. Oh, you want to see Tomb Raider? No, I just want to see Tomb Raider. There's a difference. One is like related to the cat Tom and Jerry, and the other one's related to the ground with guts coming out like Chucky and Friday the 13th. And who's the other guy? Freddy Krueger. I look over here because like, hey Billy, and Billy comes in. I'm Billy. But those people can't really help me. They can't really help me because I don't really need help. I just be myself. Unless if I was combined like two people like Brad Jolie or Jolie Pitt. When you try to stick two words together, you come up with a mud pie or a meat pie. Meat pies are really good if Sweetie Todd, you know, Sweetie Todd, if he's making them, you better eat them. Unless if he's making you dinner. You wanna come over for dinner? We're gonna have you for dinner. We're not gonna have you over for dinner. We're gonna have you for dinner. We're gonna eat you. That's what the Hannibal the Cannibal said. Oh, that's something else I can review. Hannibal the Cannibal. He just like Sweetie Todd, except he actually ate the meat pies. And I really like, when you're singing, you're having a good time, you're eating people, you're a cannibal, you're having a great time, you're having a good time. If it feels good, you're great, and you're eating people, you're a cannibal. Man, can I say that again? Man, you're Johnny Depp, you're Brad Pitt. No, you're not Brad Pitt, you're Johnny Depp, you're skinnier than Brad Pitt. Or you're not. Maybe you are, maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Give me a break at that Kit Kat bar. This is what I told my current roommate at the time. Last night, we went to KFC to get some ice cream. 3,000 per ice cream cone. Vanilla ice cream cone. 3,000 dongs. That's V&D in Vietnam, Saigon. That's Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. District 12. And then we went shopping. And we saw some candy. Kit Kat. And I was like, hey man. That's what they do in the commercials. He doesn't know what a commercial is. I'm like, that's a song they play on TV for Kit Kat. And he's like, oh yeah, that's nice. But he won't let me use his stuff anymore because I'm too messy and I use too much of his gas. I'll show you. I'll bring home some gasoline. Trent Xiao, place on fire. Your little room on fire. Your 1 million dong per month room on fire. That's a threat. No, it's not. That's what the one guy almost did on Breaking Bad. It just happens like that. Breaking Bad is interesting show. It's not really about solving crime. Like some shows are, like Hannibal the Cannibal. And what's another show? Like, the show I'm watching right now, Perception. Solving crime. CSI. Law and Order. Criminal Minds. Oh man. What am I talking about right now? Am I talking about a movie? Why am I in front of a webcam? It doesn't even work. How's your mother doing? You still hanging out with your mother? 35 cents? Man, sometimes when you don't know what to say, you just go back to saying the same old thing. Oh yeah, I'm doing a movie review. No, I'm not doing a movie review. I hate it when, like, when you lose your mind, like I am right now. That's what I do every time I look at Angelina Jolie. Oops, I did it again. No. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. I really was. I have a twisting problem. I think I have Parkinson, like Michael J. Fox and his new show coming out this fall, 23. 23, no, 2013. The year 2013. In the fall. That's like November or September. The show starts in November. Michael J. Fox is back. He plays an anchor, like a news anchor who's coming back. So he's like kind of playing himself, pretending to play something else. Or maybe that's just a teaser trailer. But I'm coming back too, as soon as I get a better camcorder, and then I'll try to do things better, like maybe I would. But I lose my mind a lot. Like, you know, before I fell in love with Britney Spears, I fell in love with Angelina Jolie. I first remember seeing Britney Spears in the "Oops, I Did It Again" music video when she's in the red jumpsuit, you know, wearing all red all over her body. I first saw her in that music video on MTV because we had some cable at the time at the home, the trailer park that I grew up in. And I was watching MTV, and then it was like the world premiere of "Oops, I Did It Again" in the year 2000. I always have to repeat myself. Sometimes. I mean, I just feel like, you know, if I say a word wrong, like I say the word year, but I just say like, yeah, and then I have to say it again, year, and you hear me saying, you're like, oh man, get over yourself. Nobody can talk perfect, except if you're like my roommate, who's like a perfectionist, or like my brother, or sometimes actually I am, so you can't really have two people like in the same room, same place, same world. World's not big enough for the both of us, because it's like, opposites attract, you know, opposites attract. So you have two people who are perfectionists, it's not going to go really well. So repeating yourself could be a really hard time because you're like a perfectionist and you're like, oh, I didn't say that right. Or you're like drawing a picture or doing a project and you never get it done, like a movie or a picture or writing. You just rewrite something or redraw something. I used to do that with my writings and my drawings and my movies and everything I do. I just never finish it. As a perfectionist, I just know, I'm just thinking, you know, thinking about it, and I'm just thinking like, oh man, it's not good enough. And that includes my talking. I say something, I'm like, oh man, I didn't say that well enough. Oh man, I didn't say that well enough. I need to say it again. Oh, I need to say it again. Take one, take two, take three, take four, action, cut, take five. And you repeat, boring, repetition. No, we don't want to be in school. This is not like the thinking channel on PBS on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, like, repeating yourself could be a really bad thing, but then again, looking at a really pretty girl over and over again is not as bad. And I would look at Angelina Jolie over and over again. And so I started recognizing her in the Tomb Raider, and then other movies too, I guess. It was mostly this Tomb Raider, but then there's these other movies too, I guess, and including the Beowulf, which is a cartoon, but still kind of interesting, and she was the reason why I wanted to see it, I guess. But then it's also a story about the Slayer, the man who like is a warrior and he kills monsters in the movie, in the film Beowulf. But then there is the Beowulf, and the Beowulf is like a monster who wants to keep her bloodline flowing and going. She wants to have a baby, so she needs a man. So she finds Mr. Beowulf. Mr. Beowulf. What's his real name? I don't know what his real name is, but he's Mr. Beowulf to me. He might have been Brad Pitt. He looked like Brad Pitt, and like it's like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt getting together, have a kid, and so in real life they just adopt kids. They go to other planets and adopt kids. They go to other countries and adopt kids. Get that right. Spoiler alert, there are none in this video, not really. It's just me saying a bunch of things that you think are unrelated, but if you actually take the time to understand it, you'd probably understand that everything is connected. Connect the dots, connect the web, the World Wide Web. Do to the good of the last drop, whatever. You know what I'm cooking. You can smell what I'm cooking, and if you don't, then you just have to get out of here. I'm no spoiler for you. That's The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. You can smell The Rock is cooking. In case you didn't notice that, I have to tell you. Angelina Jolie has beautiful lips, beautiful eyes, beautiful nose, and the rest of the body too. I guess is not that bad either. And so that's how the cookie crumbles. Just that's how it is. I could probably tell you more, but I didn't actually do research and prepare for this video, so it's like it's not too bad. It's not that great either. I've realized that nobody actually watched my video, maybe just a couple people, but so is that gonna continue? Maybe. Will that make me stop making videos because not a lot of people are watching it? No. I don't care if people watch it or not. I don't think Angelina Jolie cares about what people think either. What matters in life is doing the right thing.